आम आदमी पर महंगाई की मार जारी है। जून के महीने में महंगाई 7% से ऊपर बनी हुई है। वहीं खुदरा महंगाई 7.01% है। लगातार तीसरे महीने ये 7% के निशान से ऊपर है। आंकड़े आरबीआई के कंफर्म जोन से ऊपर है। खुदरा महंगाई जनवरी 2022 में आरबीआई की टॉलरेंस लिमिट 6% है।
Well, today we got two macroeconomic numbers. One, we got the CPI, that is the consumer price inflation for the month of June, which came in at 7.01. And we also got the index of industrial production for the month of May, which came in at 19.6. Now, both these numbers are more or less within estimates, and that is the good news. As far as inflation is concerned, in fact, inflation news has grossly overtaken industrial production news, so I'll focus on inflation. The good news, as I said, it's come more or less within what market was expecting. The second piece of good news is that it's marginally lower than what we saw in the previous month. The not so good news is that the third consecutive month when we're seeing inflation over 7%, it is the sixth consecutive month where we're seeing inflation over that 6% band, which is the upper tolerance level for the Reserve Bank of India's inflation target of 2 to 6%. So clearly we're not out of the woods. We'll have to see what the US Fed does when we get the US inflation data tomorrow. And based on that, the Fed is likely to raise their own interest rates by 75 basis points, and that's going to lead to some more outflow. In fact, it's going to aggravate the outflow of dollars from India. And what does that mean for us? It means further rupee depreciation. So whatever correction we see on the oil front, that might be offset by the depreciation in the Indian rupee, and that is going to impact especially imported inflation. So we're clearly not out of the woods. But as of now, I think we have reason, if not to celebrate, to be cautiously optimistic, because the first quarter number for inflation has come in lower than the RBI's own estimate of 7.5. But going forward, I think it's going to be an uphill battle. We'll have to see what our own Reserve Bank of India does in the first week of August.